My professional opinion, having worked with therapeutic gemstones, is that they are incredibly effective tools as they are containers of very strong energy. They help people go into greater health in the direction of healing they desire.
I use gemstones therapeutically for myself, my family, and my friends with rather remarkable results.
I first learned about the power of therapeutic gemstones through an intuitive process. I was amazed and astounded by what I had learned. And shortly after that, I shared this with scientists and physicians. And at first, they were very skeptical, though I sort of urged them to please explore this. And as they did explore it, they too had become amazed at what the gemstones had to offer. And they shared this with other practitioners. And now, Gemisphere is what it is today. It's a worldwide organization that provides information on how to use therapeutic gemstones, as well as providing therapeutic gemstones for healthcare practitioners and lay people.
From my own experience, I know that I was doing many therapies. I was doing botanical medicine, I was doing homeopathy, I was doing physical medicine, and I just know from personal experience that the gemstones brought me to a place that the other modalities just weren't doing at that time. So I would definitely recommend that my patients wear gemstone necklaces.
One of the ways that I use gemstones for myself is as preventive medicine. As a practitioner, getting sick just isn't an option. So when I feel myself coming down with the flu, or my energy is dragging, or I'm feeling stressed out, I know there are tools that I can go to in my therapeutic gemstones that will help bring me back to a center point and keep me from getting sick.
I have found in my experience, which is relatively new, but I am fascinated by it, that some of these Gemisphere tools are allowing me to access the meridians in such an efficient manner that I am able to rewire their systems, if you will, much quicker than I was previously. The efficiency seems to be speeding up.
I've had the opportunity to work with people who had personal issues and health concerns at all levels of their being and see them respond fantastically.
Once I read the Gemisphere Luminary, it introduced me to different gemstones, so I tried a few out, and I tried wearing them and seeing what would happen, and I noticed, different things occurring. But what really got my attention was, at a certain point, I hadn't finished the book yet, I decided, well, I'm going to try one I haven't read about yet. Because I figured, I've read about these, I know what they do, and it could just be the factor of suggestion that I'm experiencing. So I picked one later in the book that I hadn't tried out, and I didn't know what it did or anything, and I wore it. And it was poppy jasper. And poppy jasper, turns out it's like the caffeine of gemstones, or the espresso of gemstones, perhaps I would say. And what it does is it brings a lot of energy to your body, but not in a way that's draining the way caffeine does, but it's enlivening. But I already had a lot of energy. So the effect on me was to become, it was like taking 3 espressos, which I never do. So I was wearing the gemstone for about 4 or 5 hours, and after a while I just had to take it off because I was just so wired. And I thought, what is this? And then I went and read the section in the book on the gemstone, and there it was. This is exactly what it did, and I had experienced it without, having any idea what was coming. So that was probably the experience that really solidified for me that this wasn't just, all in my head.
Call Gemisphere at 1-800-727-8877 for a free consultation to help select the therapeutic gemstones that are best for you. To see all the therapeutic gemstones, read about their missions, and to learn more about Gemisphere and its books, videos, workshops, trainings, and catalog, please visit us at www.gemisphere.com. Please continue watching this show to see images of the therapeutic gemstones mentioned in this video.